New leaked video footage exposes Blake Lively's lies against Justin Baldoni. In a case filled with allegations and counterclaims, one of the most shocking accusations was Blake Lively's claim that Justin Baldoni harassed her on the set of It Ends With Us. According to Lively's civil rights complaint, Baldoni allegedly dragged his lips down her neck during a romantic dance scene, telling her, "It smells so good." The 37-year-old stated that no one overheard the comment because the scene was silent with microphones switched off. However, a brand new unedited clip has surfaced with audio that contradicts Blake Lively's allegations and paints a very different picture of the It Ends With Us interaction. The footage obtained began with a statement that read, "Miss Lively's complaint alleges that during a scene Mr. Baldoni and Miss Lively were filming for a slow dance montage, Mr. Baldoni was behaving inappropriately." The following videos captured on May 23, 2023 clearly refute Miss Lively's characterization of his behavior. The scene in question was designed to show the two characters basically falling in love and longing to be close to one another. Both actors are clearly behaving well within the scope of the scene and with mutual respect and professionalism. Now, these are all three takes filmed of the sequence. The raw footage, provided by Baldoni's production company Wayfarer and his lawyer Brian Friedman, captures multiple takes of the dance scene. The video not only includes audio but also shows a very candid, friendly dynamic between Baldoni and Lively during the shoot. The conversation in question occurs around the 7-minute mark and offers context that challenges, Blake's claims completely. So if you were Team Blake before or Team Baldoni before, prepare to unapologetically switch sides maybe. Now, depending on how you interpret the footage, of course. As the twosome began to dance in the clip, Lively said that she thinks it would be more romantic if she and Baldoni were talking in the scene. Baldoni said to Lively, "I know you and Ryan," her husband, Ryan Reynolds, "talk all the time," to which she replied, "Oh my gosh, we don't shut up." Baldoni then shared that he and his wife Emily have moments where they literally just stare at each other for like 5 minutes. Lively laughed at the remark as Baldoni added, "I think you would find it terrifying." When Baldoni said that he thinks Lively and Reynolds are cute, she replied, "I think it's more than cute." He then added, "I think it's amazing." In the footage, Baldoni asked, "Am I getting beard on you?" To which Lively jokingly responds, "I'm probably getting spray tan on you." Baldoni replies, "It smells good," prompting laughter from both of the actors. Lively clarifies, that the scent is actually from her body makeup, maintaining a very light-hearted tone. While the montage depicts Baldoni, nuzzling Lively's neck as part of the scripted scene, their conversation revolves around professional details like lighting, choreography, and light banter about their spouses. The video showcases Lively and Baldoni joking about various topics, including the size of Baldoni's nose, and as Lively and Baldoni kissed in the scene, she began to laugh, saying, "I feel so nosy. I mean, it's just noses," she said, to which Baldoni then replied, "I know, and my nose is so big." Lively then added, "Yes, I was hoping that we could address this. It's not too late. Just gotta shut down, gotta call an insurance month and just deal with that. Just kidding." Baldoni then responded, "No, it's true. That's why we hired Jenny Slate too, our noses match." Baldoni and Slate portrayed siblings in the movie, which was based on Colleen Hoover's novel of the same name. They also discussed whether it's more romantic to talk or kiss during the scene, with Lively advocating for dialogue over physical affection. Ironically though, during one conversation, Lively remarks, "They're never gonna find out what we're really talking about," referring to their off-script discussions while filming. As the extras erupt in applause, Baldoni calls cut and informs Lively that they've just captured enough footage for like a 17-minute reel. In the final take, which highlights their feet, Baldoni is heard telling Lively, "I'm going to let you direct this one," to which she humorously insists that her heels remain in the frame because of how much they sparkle. This newly surfaced footage comes just days after Baldoni filed his lawsuit and only weeks after accusations emerged that Lively served legal papers to him and his team while they were evacuating during the Los Angeles wildfires. Baldoni's lawsuit alleges that Lively delayed reading the novel that actually inspired the film until well into production and accuses her of launching a very calculated negative publicity campaign campaign with the assistance of her publicist Leslie Sloan and the New York Times. One particularly striking claim in the suit describes Lively allegedly attempting to intimidate Baldoni by referencing her husband Ryan Reynolds and close friend Taylor Swift. According to the filing, Lively likened herself to the Game of Thrones character Khaleesi, declaring, "I have a lot of dragons." The actress and her team are also accused of altering text messages between Baldoni's publicists to make them appear, incriminating, suggesting they were orchestrating a smear campaign against her. This reportedly resulted in both publicists facing significant social media backlash after the manipulated messages were then made public. The release of the footage is the latest chapter in a very heated legal battle. Lively sued, Baldoni for harassment in December following the August release of It Ends With Us. Her legal, filing accused him of orchestrating a very negative publicity campaign against her, with the New York Times spotlighting her claims. Now, in response, Baldoni has filed lawsuits against both the Times for defamation and Lively, along with her husband Ryan Reynolds, for about $400 million, accusing them of using, their celebrity influence to undermine his career. Brian Friedman, which is Baldoni's attorney, has emphasized his client's transparency, stating, Justin has nothing to hide. The footage, Friedman argues, discredits Lively's claims and demonstrates a professional rapport between the actors. His lawyer said, "Justin and the team have the right to defend themselves with the truth, and this is what we will be continuing to show with the upcoming website containing all correspondence as well as relevant videos that directly squash her claims." The controversy surrounding It Ends With Us has drawn significant attention, with fans and legal experts closely analyzing, every little piece of information. The aforementioned dance scene is one of the many encounters between the co-stars that is debated in the docs. In Lively's December 2024 lawsuit against Baldoni, she claimed of the same scene. At one point, he leaned forward and, slowly dragged his lips from ear and down her neck as he said, "It smells so good," but none of this was remotely in character or based on any dialogue in the script, and nothing needed to be said because, again, she thought there was no sound. Mr. Baldoni was caressing Miss Lively with his mouth in a way that had nothing to do with their roles. That's what she claimed. When Miss Lively later objected to this behavior, Mr. Baldoni's response was, "I'm not even attracted to you." In Baldoni's filing earlier this month against Lively, Reynolds, and her publicist Leslie Sloan, Baldoni referenced that exact same scene but had a totally different takeaway. The filing read, "Lively apologized for the smell of her spray tan and body makeup. Baldoni responded, 'It smells good,' and continued acting, slow dancing as he believed his character would with his partner, which requires some amount of physical touching." In the same lawsuit, a footnote referred to Lively's December 2024 lawsuit where she alleged that he body shamed her on set. The footnote read, Lively alleges Baldoni inappropriately commented on her physical appearance. It was the other way around because, according to Baldoni, Lively took them out of character again and began to joke about Baldoni's nose, which he laughed off and joked in turn, even as Lively, joked that he should probably get plastic surgery. So Blake thought neither of their mics were on for this whole scene, but little did she know, Baldoni's mic was on the whole time. Baldoni's filing read, any suggestion that this scene was filmed in any matter, other than pure professionalism by Baldoni, it's unequivocally countered with actual evidence. Her allegation of harassment is a documented and knowingly fabricated lie. While referencing Lively's alleged derogatory comments about his appearance, Baldoni claimed in the lawsuit that he has publicly expressed insecurities about his nose and has discussed on an episode of his podcast Man Enough exploring the topic of body dysmorphia. Lively's comment about Baldoni's nose is also captured on camera. The lawsuit read, "Baldoni, rather than write down a list of grievances against Lively, brushed it off and moved on with the scene," which is a good point. What do you guys think about this new footage? Team Blake, Team Baldoni? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I'm your host Ashley. It's been great catching up.